We're very excited. We've been preparing this week for this game, but look, we're ready. We've built this game up to be a huge one, and we're really looking forward to it.
I'm feeling that you're on the brink.
Yeah, look, we know that it's in our hands, but we know first and foremost that we've got a big game against Armenia. They proved that they're a strong side when they played against us in Cardiff, so we've got to be at our best to make sure we get a good result.
Do you take lessons from what happened in Cardiff? Clearly you don't want to repeat that, but you know what I mean?
Of course you do. We knew that they were a good side when we played them in Cardiff, and on that day they really showed that. I don't think we were at our best, but they played really well, scored some amazing goals. So look, we go into this game definitely aware of the quality they've got, but we have to back ourselves.
What do you think it would mean, because you've been with the Wales squad since before Euro 2016, what do you think it would mean for this squad to qualify, given the people who've retired in the last year or so? How much of an achievement would it be?
Look, we still got a job to do here, but it's the dream for all of us. It doesn't matter if you've done it once or three or four times. It's a huge achievement to reach a national tournament, and look, we're ready as a group. I think there's most of the boys in there have tasted it, but we've all come together as a proper team, and we feel like we're close.
And you've had a look at the stadium. How hostile do you feel it will be?
Look, I don't know what it's going to be like when it's full of fans, but we're looking forward to it. We're expecting a hostile atmosphere, but we've played in them before, and sometimes it can spur you on.
Is that something you relish, do you think?
Of course, I think every player wants to play in front of passionate fans, and I think coming to places like Armenia, you expect it, and you'll look forward to it. Thanks.
Hey Ben.
Hi.
Just pick it up. It's in our hands. It's in your hands to qualify. How does the mentality shift? Because if you go back to the results in June, we came in September. There was no option. You had to win. You had to find a way. Confidence seems to be flying. Players playing minutes. So mentally, how much has the squad changed in the last 2 or 3 months?
I don't think it's changed too much, to be honest, Geraint. We come into these groups looking to win every game and get good results against everybody, and unfortunately in the summer they didn't go our way, but nothing really changed for us. We're confident as a group that on our day we can beat anybody, and we've shown that in the last two, and we have to try and show that again.
What do you use as motivation? Because you said, putting on the shirt, I think everyone gets that, but anyone in sport talks about, I've written something about the aggregation of marginal gains, the little 1%ers. What are those 1%ers that are helping Wales to get the results that you've got? That Croatia game, don't underestimate that performance in Riga and Latvia as well. What are the 1%ers?
We're a good group, a tight-knit group. I think it's nice when you have a group where you see the same faces every time you come. You end up playing as a family, and I think that's where what we've shown, that look, that's where our success has been gained, is being a band of brothers out there, and we're fighting for Wales, and we're very proud to be doing that.
So I'm not sure you've had a huge look. The pitch looks okay, maybe a bit bumpy, but it looks better than I think someone was expecting. Was that ever going to be an issue in the way that you play tomorrow night?
We haven't talked about the pitch once as a group, so no.
And again, just in terms of that familiarity in selection, I think you've alluded to in the previous question, players playing regularly. Is the squad fitter than it's ever been in the last few years because players are regularly playing football?
It's hard to say. Look, we've had incredible results where players have played their best games for Wales and haven't necessarily been playing week in, week out at club level. So it's not something that ever we come into a camp and discuss. We come in, we train as a group, we train as the squad we have here, and look, everybody's ready when the time comes.
Just a final one for me. You led the team exceptionally well in the last camp. You've got to do it again now, these games against Armenia and Turkey. What would it mean to you personally, when you share with your family, were you to be the captain to take
Like, it sounds pretty nice when you say it like that, but look, like I said, we're a close group as a bunch of boys here, and you know, I represent them and I represent Wales, and to do anything special across Wales is everything I've wanted to do since I was younger. Thanks.
Okay, so a couple of minutes left, okay?
Yeah, Ben, listen, just looking at the two matches and how close together they are, how easy or difficult is it to just focus on tomorrow night and getting that done first before you think about something else?
It's not difficult at all, to be honest, because I think we know the situation in the group. I think we know the setup, and like, if we don't get the first part done, then the second part becomes pretty irrelevant. So for us, it's full focus on the game tomorrow against Armenia.
Have you noticed a shift in mentality in the last few days as you build up towards this big game?
No, I think from day one when we turned up, the boys have been excited for this game and been ready for it, and like, every opportunity we get to put the Welsh shirt on is it's an amazing experience, and that's what we have to rely on again.
You've got Brennan back in the squad, obviously Dan James missed out on the last one. There's some good players in that top end of the pitch. Have you noticed those guys kind of, you know, there must be a little bit of nervousness, a couple of them maybe missing out, sitting on the bench?
I think over the course of the two games, I'm sure everybody we have in this team is going to play a big part, and like, we don't know who's necessarily going to be on the team sheet to start tomorrow, but we know throughout the course of the game, whoever comes on, just like Dan James showed last time, they can be hugely important and have a big effect on the game.
Ben, just in the summer, did it feel like a bit of a freak result? You mentioned the goals, obviously they scored really good goals, really clinical. Did it feel a bit of a freak one for you guys from your perspective?
No, not really. Look, in that game, we didn't perform as well as we could have, and Armenia played a very good game. It was a difficult 90 for us, so all that happened was we were in the situation we were in. Look, we can't change it, and we've had our backs against the wall, where people probably doubted us and that we'd even be in this situation coming into the last round. So yeah, it's kind of a case of it happened and you have to deal with it after that.
Excellent, diolch yn fawr, thank you very much, Rob Page,